And then as I look at Jesse, you made another adjustment. I was like, this mother right here is too smart.
Nate has 3 points of control to pin Woodley to the fence. Bicep control on the right arm, his head posted underneath the chin, and a deep right underhook around the back. Woodley is unable to punch from here, and the underhook is forcing his head to the side of Nate's free arm. Nate quickly retracts his arm and immediately throws an elbow into Woodley's exposed chin. For a moment, he uses the elbow as a frame, preventing Woodley from getting an underhook. Then he returns to controlling the bicep. Woodley tries a half-hearted knee, but Nate's left elbow obstructs it. Nate pulls back his left arm again to land another elbow, but this time he retracts his right arm as well, allowing the momentum of his strike to carry Woodley's head to the other side. This allows him to torque his upper body into a devastating right elbow. As Woodley is folded over from the impact of the strike, Nate frames on the neck to target his next attack. Another elbow arcs over the shoulder, completely out of Woodley's sight. Because of the follow-through on his elbow, Nate is left wound up with his weight loaded onto his left leg. Meanwhile, Woodley is dazed and still completely hunched over. Nate rotates his hips and unwinds his entire body into a shovel hook. As Woodley collapses against the fence, Nate crouches down to catch him with one final strike, a perfect uppercut.
from that.
Georges St. Pierre had no difficulty taking Matt Serra down with reactive takedowns. Once he got on top, it was easy for him to slice through Serra's guard. First, by forcing Serra into a butterfly hook, and then pushing down or hopping over the knee to pass to half guard. From there, he could use his free leg to hold down Serra's leg, to knee slide into side control. Serra would then immediately push off with his feet to bridge and roll to his base, but this would only trap him in turtle position where St. Pierre could control the far wrist and use his free hand to strike. However, when Serra covered up, only the illegal target of the back of the head was left exposed. With 20 seconds remaining in the first round, St. Pierre went through the whole sequence. First, a cheeky left hook and a reactive double leg as Serra lunged in. Next, he pushes down on the knee to pass to half guard. And then after a few elbows, he knee slides into side control. This time, It's the knee on belly that forces Serra to turtle. But as the round is ending, St. Pierre discovers the strike that will win him the fight. He stands and delivers a hard knee to the body while Serra is turtled. In the second round, another reactive double, followed by some efficient guard passing. And Serra again turtles. This time, though, St. Pierre knows what is available to him. He holds Serra down and brutalizes him with knees to the body until the referee intervenes. A loss avenged, a title regained, and a legendary reign inaugurated.
Fig keeps his lead hand low to keep it out of Pantoja's line of sight. The up jab then comes from underneath and splits the guard. Fig now circles, looking to draw Pantoja onto his counters. Pantoja is following, but he's hesitant to engage. A feint tries to draw him into an attack. Pantoja finally decides to close the distance. He initiates his offense from southpaw, hoping his lead hand will obstruct Fig's jab. Fig drops back, letting Pantoja fall forward into a squared stance, while he crouches his weight down to load power into a rear uppercut that splits the guard. Fig's follow-up left hook barely misses, so he turns it into a collar tie. This lets him keep track of Pantoja during a wild exchange and land an elbow over the shoulder. While Pantoja tries to land punches, Fig collapses the distance to get inside and land elbows that are more effective in tight space. Pantoja stumbles back and Fig gets inside another punch with an upward elbow. When Pantoja tries to cover up, Fig grabs onto another collar tie and hits him with a short elbow around his guard. Pantoja looks for his own collar tie, but he's unable to break the posture of Fig. So Fig again hits him with a tight vertical elbow as he brings his arm back to punch. Pantoja finally gets enough space to wing an overhand right, but it does little to convince Fig to back off. Pantoja loads up for another right hand, but Fig steps in with yet another vertical elbow that preempts Pantoja's strike. An attempt to change levels and avoid further elbows is swiftly denied by Fig.
Pops that jab out there. Certainly a hand speed advantage for Davis and Figueiredo.
Well, an efficiency advantage to the striking. Oh, beautiful timing with that right hand. There's an elbow and another elbow. Boy, he's showing all of his skills here. Beautiful elbow work from Figueiredo.
Oh, big right from Pantoja.
Oh, step in elbow again.
Belal has Leon pressured against the fence. Leon moves laterally to escape, but Belal cuts him off with the left hook. So Leon is still stuck with his back to the fence. This time, Leon uses a high elbow guard to try to block the left hook as he circles off the fence. So Belal sneaks an uppercut underneath the elbow instead. Leon backs up to the fence while he recovers. So Belal uses his jab and light shots to get Leon to cover up, and then shoots underneath while Leon has his guard up, preventing him from getting underhooks.
Leon stifles Usman's jab from the lead hand fight. He then counters with a straight left that finds the gap between Usman's lead shoulder and right hand. Usman tries his own counter, a left hook over the shoulder, but Leon pulls back and uses his forearm to block it. Usman attempts to follow up with a right hand, a classic 3-2 combo. Leon gets behind his shoulder and brings his left hand across to parry. The punch goes sailing by. Usman reaches out again for a left hook or collar tie, but Leon pulls back out of the way and then springs forward into a counter rear uppercut to the body. Usman again looks for a collar tie, but Leon grabs his shoulder and gets his own collar tie to ensure better control in the clinch. He pulls Usman down into a knee, but Usman blocks with his right arm. From the dueling collar ties, Usman lands a short right to the body, but Leon is still winning the battle of posture. Leon steps his right foot forward and then lets Usman create a little space. Leon immediately uses that space by releasing his collar tie and slicing an elbow over the top of Usman's right arm. A final jab to the body is deflected by Usman, but the point has been made. Leon wasn't letting Usman back him up. This fight, he stood his ground. Colby retracts his lead leg to move laterally and circle off the fence, but this squares up his stance. A square stance makes the body an easier target, so Leon snaps a front kick into his gut. Colby squares his stance again, so Leon again snaps a kick to the body underneath the elbow. Colby moves laterally along the fence, presenting his body like the broadside of a barn. Leon dips his level slightly to send a jab under the guard and into the open target. This time, Leon timed his front kick to land just as Colby was lifting his rear foot to sidestep. The main reason that Leon was able to exploit these vulnerabilities is because Colby was presenting very few threats, especially from orthodox. Colby needed to cover his lateral movement with a jab.
It's
the red carpet. Like Slusher. Good jab.
That's the Rob Quan Jackson. He's a traditional. He's just.
And with some real swing.
Busted up. I think he spoke to what happened. He right doubled him.
Got out Joe, but December.
Oh!